I hope you have solved these sums. And if you haven't, don't worry, we'll be working out these sums, okay? Now have a look at it. Illustration 6 was given for your homework. Have a look at this sum. I'll read it for you. Journalize the following transactions in the books of Ramesh for the month of April 2024. Okay? I'll have to explain you a few things about how the check is processed and how the amount is to be credited. So, I'll just give you an example here. Have a look at the example. Let us say Mr. A is there and you have Mr. B. Please concentrate here. Mr. A is having a bank account with SBI. Mr. B is having a bank account with HDFC. So both are banks. They have their respective accounts here. I want 100% concentration, guys. Okay. Now let us assume okay, please concentrate. A has sold some goods. A has sold goods, let us say worth rupees 10,000, and B has given his check to A, check. Now please tell me, B will give whose check? HDFC, because B is having an account with HDFC, A is having an account with SBI, correct? So B will draw a check which is HDFC ka check hai, and this check will be given to whom? Mr. A. What should Mr. A do? Mr. A, will he directly go to HDFC? Will he directly go to HDFC and present the check and take the money? Or will Mr. A go to SBI, deposit that check with SBI, and then SBI transfers the check to HDFC? I have given you two options. Which option? Option 2 or option 1? Or both are possible? Both are possible. That depends on the nature of the check. If the check is a bearer check, what check? Bearer check. Okay, I'll come back to that also. What do you mean by a bearer check? Have a look at it. So let us say you have given me a check. HDFC ka check hai, and you have written the date, whatever it is, date, okay, then pay to, you have written all these things. Pay to Vinayak Asundi, and then your signature is there. Okay, everything, amount is there, right? Let us say 10,000 in words also it is written, everything is written. Now, if the check, if I put two transfers lines over the check, then it is a cross check. What check? There are many types of check. Have a look at it. Aisa, this is known as what? Crossed. Then you have crossed and account pay. What? Crossed and account pay. Account pay. Is that clear? What is the difference? I'll tell you. Now, this is not a cross check, neither this is a account pay check. This is a bearer check. What check? Whoever bears it, whoever has it, can get the money over the counter. Over the counter. Now, come back to this example. Suppose if you have given Mr. A, and let us say you're Mr. A, Mr. B has given a check to Mr. A, which is a bearer check. He can directly go to HDFC and get the money over the counter. Is that clear? He will get those Mahatma Gandhi notes. Is that clear? I hope all of you are able to understand. So, आपको over the counter पैसा मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा? Will you get the money over the counter? Yes or no? When? When the check is a bearer check. Is that clear? Now, suppose if the check is a cross check. What check? Cross check. Then what Mr. A can do is, he cannot directly go to HDFC. He cannot. He cannot get the money over the counter. So what he has to do is, he has to go to what? His bank, where he is having an account. He has to deposit that HDFC check with whom? SBI. SBI will send it to what? HDFC. And later on, HDFC will transfer the money to whom? SBI. Is that clear? Now, how does this happen? Anybody can tell me how does this happen? इतना आसान है क्या? Okay, bhai, let us say you are Mr. A. Now you have got the check. Chalo. You have got this check. You have given the check to whom? SBI. Now SBI has this check. SBI has whose check? HDFC. That is Mr. B's check. Correct? बराबर है? So how will SBI send it to HDFC? Anybody knows? कैसा जाता है check? Will it go to? Will it go physically? Physically travel करता है? कैसा travel करता है? हाँ? Online, WhatsApp. हाँ? कैसा स्कैन करते हैं? हाउ डू दे स्कैन? स्कैनर है, प्रिंटर में एक स्कैनर रहता है ना. You have no. All these check nowadays which are coming here are known as CTS checks. What? Cheque Truncation System. The check which is there, which is a physical check, which will get converted into electronic form. What form? हर एक बैंक में एक छोटा सा मशीन रहता है. क्या रहता है? छोटा सा मशीन. ना ये छोटे से मशीन में ये चेक को इंसर्ट किया जाता है. Is that clear? Understood? And there are some codes which are not visible to our what? Eyes. Is that clear? That check, that physical check will come on the computer. Will come on the computer. Now this physical check will come on the computer. It is converted into an electronic form. What form? So a paper check will get converted into an electronic check. This is known as cheque truncation system. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? So the check is truncated. Once the check is truncated, that truncated check is sent to whom? HDFC. अरे understood? बीच में रहेगा एक clearing house. What house? Clearing house. So that clearing house will authenticate the check, saying that whether the check is a genuine check or not, because nowadays everything can be what? Taken, scanned and, done in a fake manner. But the clearing house will check it, and then once the check is authenticated by them, then the money will be transferred to what? SBI. This is how the checks are paid or payment is made. Is that clear? Any difficulty? समझ में आ रहा है? So tell me, if it is a bearer check, can you go to that bank and directly get the money over the counter? Answer is yes. But if it is a cross check, what check? Can you directly go to the bank, or you have to deposit that check into your bank? You have to deposit that check into your bank, and your banker will send it to what? HDFC bank. That is a paying bank. Is that clear? The check is drawn on HDFC. So HDFC has to make the payment. Yes or no? And how that check will go? Physically, or will it be converted into an electronic form? So when the check is converted into electronic form, that is known as CTS. Tell me, what is the full form of CTS? Cheque Truncation System. Is that clear? So आप कौन सा भी check उठा के देखिए, you take any check, clearly at the at the side of the check it is written CTS. Is that clear? Okay. Understood the mechanism? Okay. Now, please look at this situation. Okay. Hear it carefully. Hear it carefully and please answer it. Okay. Mr. A. Okay. Mr. A, you have sold the goods to Mr. B on credit. On? Please tell me the entry in your books, assuming you're Mr. A. Assuming you're Mr. A, you have sold goods to Mr. B on credit. Please pass the entry. Mr. B's account debit to sales. All of you should be now very good at journal entries. Please, all of you have to open your mouth. Is that clear? Okay. Mr. B's account debit to? Okay. So A ne entry mara in the books of A. In the books of A, first entry, Mr. B account debit 10,000 to sales. Okay. Fine. Sir, let us say this is done on 12th July. What July? 12th July. Now, on 13th July, you received the check. So, come down here. B gives you the check on what date? 13/7. But you have not deposited that check on the same day. You have deposited that check on 14th. On which day? So 13th को आपको check मिला. Check received by you. Now please tell me, check received. Check received by from whom? Mr. B. Obviously you are Mr. A. Have you deposited that check into the bank or have you kept it? Now, if you have kept it, you cannot say bank account debit. You cannot say. You have to say checks in hand account debit. What? Checks in hand account debit. 10,000. And who has given that check? Mr. B. So Mr. B was an asset. Abhi asset comes down. Mr. B account will get closed. Yes or no? Please tell me. All of you are able to understand? Okay, here asset reduces or income increases. Now checks in hand is an asset. Asset increases and here asset reduces. Now please tell me, Mr. B account debit, Mr. B account credit. B's account is getting closed. All of you agree? All of you agree? 14th. 14/7 you deposit a check. Above check deposited. Above check deposited into bank. Please tell me the entry. You are Mr. A. Please tell me the entry. Please tell me the entry. Very good. Now your bank balance increases. Bank account debit 10,000. 2. Not cash. This checks in hand are going out. What do you give? Checks in hand. Checks in hand is an asset. Asset reduces. 2. Checks in hand or check in hand. How much? 10,000. Now please tell me, check in hand debit, check in hand credit, that account gets closed. Fine. Up till here any difficulty? ये ऐसा होता है. Sir, if the check is received on a particular day and deposited on some other day, then checks in hand should be debited, not bank account. But if the check is received on 13th and deposited on 13th only, then you need not say checks in hand. Directly you can say what? Bank account debit to Mr. B. All of you got it? Is that clear? I once again repeat. If you have received the check on a particular day and you have not deposited that check on the same day, then definitely checks in hand account what? Should be debited. Because transaction हुआ है, check तो दिया है. Check is given by Mr. B to you. Is that clear? And that check is deposited on which day? The next day. Is that clear? So checks in hand will come. Is that clear? Okay, all of you understood, guys? Any difficulty? Okay, now I'll ask you a question, okay? Come down here. Come down here. Please concentrate. Look at the sequence again. A sold the goods. B gave the check. This check A has deposited with his bank. SBI will truncate that check. Cheque truncation system होता है. And then that check is truncated and sent to whom? SDFC. For that the watchdog is the clearing house who will authenticate that particular process. Now tell me, HDFC will make the payment to whom? SBI. बराबर है? But B should have a proper balance in HDFC, yes or no? Now let us say I am Mr. B. I have a balance of only 1,000 rupees. How much? And I have given you a check of how much? 10,000. Will the check be honored or dishonored? Obviously dishonored. Is that clear? Check will get? So check will get dishonored means HDFC will tell SBI saying that Mr. B doesn't have sufficient balance and hence the check is dishonored. Then SBI will inform you, your Mr. A, saying that the check is what? Dishonored. Check is dishonored. Now tell me, A, if he comes to know that the check is dishonored, it means that he has to pass an entry. Yes or no? अभी इधर आ जाओ. थोड़ा आगे जाएंगे. I'll repeat once again. B account is already closed. Answer. B's account is already closed. Clear? Second, checks in hand is also closed. Yes. What is left is bank account debit and sales account credit. Effective entry is bank account debit to what? Sales. Effective. All of you are able to understand this? B's account is already closed. Checks in hand is also closed. Now, my banker, you are Mr. A, I am Mr. B. My banker will inform your banker that Mr. B doesn't have the money. So, check is dishonored. And your banker will inform you. Will you pass an entry now? For check dishonor, what is the entry? Let us say on 15/7, check is dishonored. What entry will you pass? Check dishonored. What entry will you pass? What entry will you pass? First of all, tell me, you have already debited bank, no? Magar bank mein paisa aaya hai kya? Has money been received in your bank account? No. So the bank balance should come. And what will you say? Paise ene, money receivable from Mr. B. You will not treat immediately him as a bad debt, because you don't know the reason. Reason could be signature is not matching. Here I have given amount is not there. You might give him some time, yes or no? As per Negotiable Instrument Act 1881, you can put a case against that person if the check is what? Bounced. You will study that in CA Foundation. Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. There's a section known as section 138. Under section 138, if a check is dishonored, then you can file a case against your debtor, that is your customer, for not paying the money. And that is under section 138. And there is a process of filing that particular what? Case. And let me tell you something practically. All these cases will be heard in JMFC court. What? Judicial Magistrate First Class करके रहता है. क्या रहता है? JMFC. बताइए. JMFC. What is that? Judicial Magistrate First Class. All the cases are filed there. And you know what is the penalty? Penalty is, suppose the check is dishonored and I don't pay the money. Let us say I have to pay you 10,000. Penalty is double the amount of the check. How much? Or imprisonment, jail के अंदर imprisonment up to 2 years. Up to how many years? Or both. That depends on the judge. बताइए क्या है penalty? Check bounce case के लिए, if the check is dishonored, then double the amount of the check, or 2 years of imprisonment, or both. Up to it is not, it can be 6 months also, it can be 1 year also, it can be 3 months also. Maximum imprisonment is how many years? 2 years. So this is the, you know, problem if the check is what? Bounced. But this check should be bounced for want of funds. Funds nahi hai karke bounce hona chahiye. Signature match nahi kar raha. If the signature is not matching, date is not proper, the figures are not written properly, there's a spelling mistake, or numbers you have gone wrong, then you cannot put a case under section 138. Is that clear? All of you got it? So this is there in your Negotiable Instrument Act. When I teach Negotiable Instrument Act, I'll be referring to this section 138. But anyway, did you understand this? Now come back to accounts. Accounts में आप क्या कर रहे हो? Check dishonor हो गया ना? We'll see यार. Section 138 is there, but before 138 will debit his account. What entry will you pass? Tell me, Mr. B account debit to बैंक. बैंक बैलेंस आपका कम होगा ना, क्योंकि आपने बैंक डेबिट किया था इधर. अभी बैंक क्या होगा? बैंक will be credited. So asset reduces and asset increases. He is again a debtor. Now B has again come as a debtor, because first entry B, you had debited what? B. Then you had credited B, you closed his account because he gave you a check. Now again you have to bring B into your books. He is your debtor again because the check has bounced. Is that clear? Very much clear, guys. This is all about checks. Now I would like to ask you a question. Okay, please answer this. Please answer this. Okay, now let me see how many of you can answer this. If the check is bounced, who is going to inform you? Whose banker? My banker or your banker? Your banker is going to inform you. Will the bank charge some charges? Yes or no? Because he has to inform you, obviously some administration charges are there. So he will charge you, let us say, I'll just give a simple number, 100 rupees. Kitna? 100 rupees. Now tell me, this 100 rupees will be deducted from your bank balance. Yes or no? Is it an expense for you? Is it an expense for you? Pakka? Pakka? Okay. Now tell me, what is the entry for that? You have debited B account by 10,000 and you have credited bank account by 10,000. What about this 100 rupees charges? Tell me, entry bolo. Tell me. Yeah, bank charges account debit to bank, because your bank balance has again come down by how much? 100. Correct? It's a correct entry. But these bank charges are charged because of your mistake or your customer's mistake, Mr. B's mistake? Customer's mistake. So what will you tell Mr. B? It is only because of your mistake my banker has charged how much? 100 rupees. So I am going to recover this 100 rupees from you. Yes or no? Now tell me, can you recover this 100 rupees from Mr. B? If you can recover this 100 rupees from Mr. B, is it your expense or B's expense? So then in that case, you will debit bank charges or you will debit B's account? So the entry will be B's account debit 100 rupees to bank account 100. Bank में से तो पैसा निकल गया, but you will always say B account debit. Duddu baratakaddu from B, paise ene from B, money receivable from what? B. You will debit B's account. You will debit my account. Understood? And generally this is what happens. Bank charges you will not record as expense in your books. Who is the culprit? Culprit andre yaun mistake ho. Whose mistake? Who is the dusht fellow? Dusht fellow. Dusht fellow is Mr. B. You will say, Mr. B, you are the person who has not what? Honored the check. And because of that, these charges are incurred by me. You will debit B's account. Is that clear? Any difficulty? Pakka? It is something like, I get that example of daughter purchasing a dress for herself. And who is going to bear the expenses? Father. In your books, it was dress expenses account debit or father's account debit? Father's account debit. Why did you debit father and why not expenses? Because father has already told that he will give you the money. So it is not your expense. It was what? Understood or no? So similarly here, because of the mistake of Mr. B, you are bearing those 100 rupees what charges. You will say, I will recover those 100 rupees from. Tell me. Clear? Any difficulty? Understood the mechanism? Okay, come back now. Come back. Okay. Now, we'll see this. We'll start illustration 7. Illustration 7 or 6? 6, hai na? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, illustration 6. I will pass the entries. Please hear it carefully. Okay, guys. 1 second. Before I start this sum. As I told you, I want 100% concentration in the class. These are all unique sums. And if you can crack these sums, nothing like it. Is that clear? Okay, start. Date 1/3/2025. I'll read the transaction. You please have to tell me the answer. Okay. First one. Received a cross check from Ramesh and Co. to whom goods were sold 2000 last year. Allowed him 1% discount. Now, my dear friends, journalize the following transactions in the books of Ramesh and Co. Confusion kiya hai. We will take, this fellow is not Ramesh, okay, because again Ramesh and Co. Ramesh. Okay. We'll take it as Mahesh. What? Mahesh. So you are Mahesh and you are transacting with what? Ramesh. So who are you? You are Mahesh. So you have to pass the entry. Now, first of all tell me, received a cross check from Ramesh and Co. to whom goods were sold 2000 last year. 2000 when the goods are sold. Please tell me, please tell me. Goods are sold last year. It means that last year you should have passed an entry. And that entry last year would have been, tell me the last year entry. Last year एक entry pass किया गया है. क्या entry pass किया गया है? Ramesh and Co. Ramesh and Co. debit. How much? 2000 to sales. Now this entry is passed this year or last year? It means that who is Ramesh and Co. in your books? A debtor. Asset increases. Here asset reduces or income increases. This is passed last year. This year Ramesh has given a check to you, and that check is not deposited on the same day. Check is deposited after 3 days. Ramesh and Co. check deposited in the bank on 4th. It means that you have received the check on 1st. You have deposited the check on 4th. Is that clear? Now please tell me the entry. Please tell me the entry. On 1/3/2025 you have received the check. Checks in hand account debit. Very good. Checks in hand account debit. Amount is obviously 2000. Sorry, check is in hand, not 2000. 1% discount, hai na? So 1980. Hello? Yes? How 1980? 1% of 2000 is 20 rupees. 20 rupees you remove from 2000, it will be 1980. Now, discount allowed. Here it is not a trade discount, it is what? Cash discount. Is that clear? So we assume it is cash discount. Now tell me here, checks in hand account debit 1980, then discount allowed. Discount allowed debit. Please explain. Bracket में मुझे क्या डालना है वो बताइए थोड़ा. ये checks in hand asset increases. Here expense increases. Two. Tell me. 2. Very good. Asset reduces. Debtors balance reduces. Ramesh and Co. Very good. How much? 2000. Guys, I'm not getting that chorus answers. I want that chorus answers. I'll be happy that you have understood the concept. Initially you debited Ramesh, now you credited Ramesh because you have received the check. All of you understood? Okay. Now on 1/4/2025. Now what I am writing in this na, abhi red mein likhu kya main? Nahi na. This is very important. What I put in bracket now. Is that clear, guys? Okay. Please tell me on 1/4 what has been done? Ramesh check deposited into bank. Please tell me the answer. Bank account debit. Amount how much? 2000 or 1980? Very good. 1980 to, very good, checks in hand. Now please tell me what should I put in bracket. Batao, bracket mein kya dalu? Here asset increases. Here, so checks in hand will get closed. Now aa jao idhar. Please answer this. Ramesh account is closed. Answer yes or no. Checks in hand is closed. Means you have said that from your angle the bank balance has what? Increased. Barabar hai? But your banker will send the check to Ramesh's banker. Ramesh's banker will, if money is there, the money will be transferred by Ramesh banker to your banker and you will get the money. Yes or no? Abhi kya hua hai dekho. Come down here. What happened on 7th? Ramesh check dishonored. Bank charges 10. All of you are able to see? Hello? Ramesh check is dishonored and bank charges rupees 10. Now, you have deposited the check. Your banker has sent it to Ramesh banker. Ramesh banker is sending an information to your banker saying that paisa nahi hai. There's no money in Ramesh's bank. And your banker will inform you. Will you pass an entry? Tell me the entry. This is on 1/7. Sorry, 4/3 है ना? ये 4/3 है. ये गलत डेट डाला है. ये 4/3 है. बराबर है? Okay. Tell me. 7th ना? 7/3. 7/3/25. Please tell me the entry. Tell me. All of you, please tell me the entry. Ramesh and Co account debit. Once again, money receivable from Mr. Ramesh and Co. Debtor increases. Asset increases. Ramesh and Co. Now, Ramesh and Co. debit with what amount? With what amount? 1980 or 1990 or 2010? 1990. 1990? Why 1990? Bhai Saab, you have forgotten one thing. You have given a discount to Ramesh, yes or no? How much you have given discount? This 20, this discount 20 will also be reversed. Why have you given him a discount? Because he is making the payment in time. मगर आपको पैसा आया क्या? Did you receive the money? So discount allowed should also get reversed. Now you are telling Ramesh, no, I will receive from you 2000 plus 10 rupees charges plus. So you will not leave him. Yes or no? So the entry will be Ramesh account debit. How much? That is 2000 plus 10 rupees. Is that clear? Are you understood? Now tell me, Ramesh account debit. One second. To bank balance should go down. Your bank balance has come up by 1980. Now your bank balance will come down by how much? 1990. That is 1980 check plus bank charges how much? 10. All of you got it? 10. See, 10 rupees has gone from your bank account only. Apart from that check amount of 1980. So total 1990 has gone out of your bank account. Now tell me, this is asset reduces. Barabar hai? Now also expense will reduce. You will not treat it as an expense. ये जो discount allowed आपने debit मारा है इधर, उसको क्या करना है? Reverse. To tell me, discount allowed. You have to reverse it, guys. How much? 20. Yeah, 20. Is the entry clear? Now tell me, discount allowed account gets closed, nullified हो गया. Initially discount allowed was debited, now discount allowed is credited. Expense should reduce. It is not your expense. It would be your expense provided the check was honored. Here the check is honored or dishonored? So when the check is dishonored, you will tell Ramesh, no, I'll recover the discount also, I'll recover that bank charges also. And the check amount. Check amount is 1980. Discount is 20 plus 10 bank charges. So that is why Ramesh account is debited by 2010. Any difficulty? All of you understood? Clear? Arey, say either yes or no here. Now guys, wait. Story is still not done here. Okay? 7th is done. Look at 8th. Look at 8th. Ramesh and Co settled his account by means of a check for rupees 2025. 15 rupees being interest charged. Now tell me, if I am Ramesh, you know, yesterday I told you a story, you remember? Generally, when you sell the goods to a customer, you'll put some conditions, 30 days credit. And then if you make the payment within what? 5 days, you will give a discount to the customer. Correct? Suppose if I make the payment on the 6th day, will you give me any discount? No. If I make the payment on 30th day, you will not give discount because you have given me a credit period of how many days? 30 days. But if I make the payment after 45 days, 15 days delay. Now what will you say? Sir, I have given you a credit period of how many days? 30 days. That 30 days has been what? Expired. Now I'll start charging you interest. That is what you'll say, na? Idhar bhi same hua hai. Ramesh, check is dishonored. Now Ramesh is settling the account on 8th. Delay ho chuka hai. Is that clear? That is why you are charging interest how much? 15. Now tell me, on 8/3/2025, interest charged by you. You are Mahesh. I am Ramesh. Interest is an income to you, yes or no? Is it received or receivable? First is receivable entry. बाद में आपको check मिलेगा ना? So on this day, 2 entries are passed. One is interest charged. What? Interest charged. Entry, tell me. Interest charged. Receivable. From whom it is receivable? ಅಪ್ಪ ಕನ್ನಡನೇ ಹೇಳ್ರು 15 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರತಕ್ಕದ್ದು ಅನ್ರಿ. मराठी कन्री पैसे येणे. हिंदी में पैसा आने वाला है. किससे आने वाला है? From whom I have to receive? So debit. Again Ramesh and Co debit. Asset increases. Ramesh and Co 15. Is this 15 your income? Yes or no? So your income also increases into interest income. To interest income 15. But on the same day, one second, don't copy it down. I'll come back to this. First you hear it and then I'll give you time to copy this entry at least. Now tell me, Ramesh account is already debited by 2010. Now Ramesh account is debited by another how much? 15. Total debit to Ramesh is how much? 2010 plus 15, how much? 20. That is the check he's giving to you. Understood? Is that the check given? Have a look at it. Ramesh and Co settled his account by means of a check for how much? 15 being interest charged. And I'm passing two entries here. One is interest charged, and then you receive a check, assuming that is deposited into bank. Entry. Now check deposited into bank. Means received and deposited into bank. That is what we assume. Entry. Bank account debit. Kitna? 2025. 2. Asset reduces. Ramesh and Co. How much? Ramesh and Co. 2025. Obviously, Ramesh and Co. account will get closed because Ramesh and Co. account was debited by 2025. 2010 plus 15 rupees debit hua hai, total 2025, and now Ramesh and Co. credit by 2025. His account will get closed. This is one way of passing the entry. I hope all of you understood this. Clear? Hello, clear? Sir, no sir, no sir. I don't want to pass two entries. I want to pass a single entry. Fair enough. You don't want to pass this? Wait. और ये नहीं चाहिए ना, छोड़ दो भाई. और one more. ये देखो. और sir, I will not pass this entry. I'll just for a moment I'll just cancel this. Okay. Sir, ये entry भी नहीं चाहिए, ये entry भी नहीं चाहिए. I want to cancel it. Okay. Fair enough. You directly want to pass an entry for check received. Now tell me entry. Entry, I'll tell you. You have received a check. Asset increases. Bank account debit. 2025. Is that clear? Then to Ramesh and Co. You will not say 2025. You will say 2010 because you have not passed this entry, na? ये 15 रुपए का एंट्री आपने पास नहीं किया है. मीन्स रमेश एंड को इज नॉट डेबिटेड बाय 15. यस और नो? सो रमेश एंड को वाज डेबिटेड ओनली बाय 2010. टू दैट एक्सटेंट इट विल गेट रिवर्स्ड. रमेश एंड को 2010 एंड देन टू इंटरेस्ट इनकम. टू व्हाट? इंटरेस्ट इनकम. हाउ मच? 15. सो हियर यू विल से asset reduces and here income increases. So either pass these two entries or one single entry you can pass. Both the options are right. Both the options are right. Is that clear? So कौन सा आपको अच्छा लगे वो लीजिए, नहीं तो दोनों लीजिए. दोनों ले सकते हैं. Are you able to see it? Yes or no? No. ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, useless fellows. Now see. You have to visit an ophthal. People are not able to see. At least now people are able to see. Who are the back? Clear? Or hai? It is or. Clear? Any difficulty? Understood? Others are able to understand? Very much clear? Okay. Next, shall we proceed? Shall we proceed, guys? Okay, आ जाओ. Sir, last entry. 31st March 2025. Bank charges half yearly 100. Now these bank charges are not because of the check dishonored. These are normal bank charges. You have a bank account with the bank. Bank is giving you service. Bank will charge some charges. Yes or no? So bank charges charged by the banker. Entry in your books. Are bank charges your expense? or will you put it to the customer? No. Bank charges account debit, expense increases to bank account, asset reduces. Write the entry. What is the entry? Bank charges account debit to bank account. All of you got it? So this is illustration 6. Now guys, are these illustrations different from whatever you have studied in 11th and 12th? Yes or no? It has to be. Then only your brain is going to what? Work properly. Is that clear? Okay guys, I have given you sufficient time. That's okay now. Have a look at it. Okay. One by one I'll be taking. Stop writing. Please stop writing, all of you. I have given you time. Stop writing and now have a look at it. One by one. Question number 1. Date 1. Journalize the following transactions in the books of Sri Ganesh in the month of January. Started business with cash 2 lakhs, goods 1 lakh, furniture 50,000. Now hear it carefully. They have said started business with cash. So who started the business? Obviously the owner is going to start. So who is bringing all these? Cash, goods and furniture. Who is bringing? Owner. And all these are assets. All these are. So tell me, date 1. Date 1, what will be the entry? Asset increases, cash account debit. How much? 2 lakhs. Goods. Either asset increases or expense increases. Goods he is purchasing today itself. Purchases account debit. Purchase in the sense he has already purchased, now he is getting into business. Vaisa. Is that clear? 1 lakh. Now tell me. Asset increases, furniture account debit. How much? 50,000. 2. Capital increases. To Ganesh's capital. Or you can just put it as capital. Sir, if I put only capital, chalega kya? Chalega. Because only one person, no. If there are 2 partners, then you have to put the name. Ganesh capital, Ramesh capital, vaisa. Is that clear? First one, is that clear? What I am writing, I repeat, many of them are making a mistake by not writing whatever I have written in the brackets. That is very, very important for me. Okay, tell me the second one. Again, same date. 01. Yeah. Please tell me. Opened a current account with 1 lakh. Now you have already got cash. Now you are opening a current account. Entry. Bank account debit. How much? 1 lakh. 2. Cash account. 1 lakh. Now guys, asset reduces. Now concentrate here, all of you. I want to ask a question here. Please answer this. Suppose if I change this sentence and say, opened a current account with 3 lakhs. ये correct होगा या गलत होगा? Instead of 1 lakh, I am putting it as what? 3 lakhs. ये correct होगा या गलत होगा? क्यों गलत होगा? Very good. ये गलत क्यों होगा? Reason is, cash you have brought in the business, how much? How can you deposit 3 lakhs into the bank? So there's a link. So you have to understand that link. You be very, very careful with this. Is that clear? When cash brought in the business is 2 lakhs, you can open a bank account maximum to the extent of how much? 2 lakhs. Not more than 2 lakhs. Is that clear? So the question is in line with this thing. Logic. Is that clear? Next. Tell me the next one. Second one. Now this is interesting. Placed an order with Hrithik Roshan for the supply of goods of the list price 1 lakh. In this connection, we paid 9% of the list price as an advance by check. Now this is interesting. Who are you? You are Ganesh. You are Ganesh, and let us say I am Hrithik Roshan. You are placing an order. Barabar na? Place an order with Hrithik Roshan. You are placing an order means you want to buy the goods, no? So you are placing an order with me. Worth rupees how much? 1 lakh. Now have I supplied the goods to you? Or is Hrithik Roshan asking an advance? So you are paying an advance to me. Any advance paid is always an asset. I have told you, prepaid expense is always an asset. anything paid in advance is an asset. Now asset का नाम क्या है? Hrithik Roshan. Understood? Is that clear? So entry, what will be the entry? Tell me. Date 2, asset increases. Hrithik Roshan is a debtor. Is a debtor to the extent of how much? Why 9,000? 9% of the list price. Price of the goods is 1 lakh, but you are paying how much? 9,000. Artha? Is that clear? Now what will you say? Hrithik Roshan, something is benefits receivable or benefits payable? Benefit, because you have already paid him 9,000. Now you have to receive a benefit from him. What benefit? Money is receivable or goods are receivable? So debit is account. Benefits receivable. Benefits receivable is always an asset. Benefits payable is always a. Try to understand that. Now tell me, what did you give? Check. Check, na? You have given a check. Advance by check. Means you have bank. To bank. Asset reduces. 9,000. Any difficulty up till here? All of you are able to understand logically? Clear? Have you received the goods from him? Have you purchased or only advance given? Later on you are going to receive the goods. We'll see when you will receive the goods. Date is there. Next is third. Now, Hrithik Roshan supplied goods. List price 1 lakh, less 12% trade discount. Packing and delivery charges 1,000. Now I am Hrithik Roshan. I supply the goods to you. You have already paid me advance of 10,000. I say take this goods worth rupees 1 lakh, but I am giving you a trade discount of 12%. Now please tell me, trade discount of 12%, is trade discount recorded or not recorded? So what is the value of the goods you will record now? Very good, 88. That is 1 lakh minus 12% is 88,000. But Hrithik Roshan is also saying, I am adding packing charges on you. So packing charges is your expenses. I will pack and send, but uske liye extra lagega aapko. Now tell me, what is your total purchase cost? Now is this packing and delivering related to purchases? If it is related to purchases, these are known as direct expenses. What expenses? Any expenses relating to purchases is known as direct expense. I repeat, any expense which is related to purchases is known as direct expense. Now tell me, if you're purchasing goods from Delhi worth rupees 100, what all you have to pay? If the goods have to come down to Belgaum, only the goods will come automatically. No, correct? What you'll have to pay? Transportation charges, and when the goods are transported, transit insurance, then loading charges, then unloading charges. All these charges are related to purchases, and these are direct expenses. What expenses? And these direct expenses, either you can debit it separately in your books, or you can directly say purchase account debit. It is not necessary that you have to debit it to purchase only. You can take separate. Purchase account 88,000. Packing and delivery charges 1,000. Separately le sakte ho. Sir, no sir, I don't want to take it separately. Anyway, it is purchase related cost. I will directly debit it to what? Purchase account. Oh, fair enough. Do it. Purchase account debit 89,000. Here in this case it is 89,000 because 88,000 is the value of the goods plus 1,000 is packaging and delivery charges. Is that clear? Te asundit ki account? Te asundit. For that, Hrithik Roshan is a debtor. Are you understood? Okay, now answer this. Okay. Right now you don't worry about that 9,000. Payment, at the time of payment we'll see. Is that clear? She's asking, sir, what about that 9,000? For 9,000, Hrithik Roshan is a debtor. You have to receive money from him. Either goods or money. Correct? Now, hello. Hrithik Roshan supplied the goods. Look from your angle, don't look from Hrithik Roshan's angle. Entry. What did you get? What did you get? Purchase account debit. Asset increases or expense increases. Entry. Purchase account debit 88,000. We'll take 88. We'll take packing and separately. Chalega, even if you say purchase account debit 89, chalega. But I want to show it separately here. Is that clear? Then expense increases. Packing and package and delivery. Delivery charges. Debit. Kitna? Now, hello, you have paid the money to Hrithik Roshan or payable to Hrithik Roshan? Payable, and payable is always a your liability as. So to Hrithik Roshan 80. Now who is Hrithik Roshan? Creditor. Liability increases. Sir, what sir? Hrithik Roshan, you said he is a debtor here and now he becomes a creditor. Why not? Can one person be a debtor as well as creditor? Yes. Understood? Don't worry about that 9,000 right now. Now, shall I ask you a question? Shall I ask you a question? Okay, एक मिनट ठहरो. अगर मैंने एक अकाउंट निकाला, एक्चुअली डोंट ओपन दिस, ऋतिक रोशन. Hrithik Roshan debited by 9,000. This is debit side, this is credit side. This is known as an account. Later on I'll teach all. Hrithik Roshan account debit is 9,000 to bank. And here Hrithik Roshan credit is 89,000. That is by purchases 88,000 and by package and delivery 1,000. So total 89. Now if you see this account, ये 89,000 है, इधर भी 89 लिखो. बैलेंसिंग फिगर कितना है? 80,000. मीन्स 80,000. विच बैलेंस इज मोर? क्रेडिट बैलेंस इज मोर बिकॉज क्रेडिट साइड इज मोर. इज दैट क्लियर? सो टेल मी इफेक्टिवली यू टेल मी, ये जाने दो. इफेक्टिवली यू टेल मी, ऋतिक रोशन क्रेडिट इज मोर और डेबिट इज मोर? सो आई एम आस्किंग यू क्वेश्चन. ऋतिक रोशन, you have to pay Hrithik Roshan 89 and you have to receive from Hrithik Roshan 9. So payable is more or receivable is more? How much is the payable? Net effect below 80,000 is payable. That's it. So Hrithik Roshan for you is a creditor to the extent of 80,000 net effect. Understood? Is that clear? Next. Got this? Sir, no sir, I want to say purchase account 89,000. Chalega, no problem. Purchase account 89,000. Chalega. Sir, but packing and delivery, I am not showing it separately. I want to show it separately. Huh? Show it then. You can show it separately. No problem. For this, no. थोड़ा मैं अलग से आपको मंडे में थोड़ा बताऊंगा प्रैक्टिकल कैसा होता है करके. Is that clear? Because right now, these are all simple entries. I have still not brought GST into it. GST आया फिर GST क्या आता है सर? GST इजी है, कुछ भी डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. GST आपको सिर्फ GST का कंसेप्ट पता चल गया ना, you can directly start working in my office. बहुत इजी है. There's no rocket science in that. Okay, only thing you should understand. No, I'm telling you, there's no rocket science here. डेबिट क्रेडिट आता है ना, दुनिया जो है ना, फाइनेंस का दुनिया टिका है डेबिट क्रेडिट के ऊपर. इज दैट क्लियर? डेबिट क्रेडिट सुलझ गया, एवरीथिंग इज डन. नेक्स्ट कम डाउन. ओके, नेक्स्ट कम डाउन हियर. फोर्थ वन, परचेज गुड्स फ्रॉम मुरली, लिस्ट प्राइस 1 lakh less 12% trade discount and paid him by check under cash discount of 5%. Now this is clear cut. Is it a credit transaction or a cash transaction? Cash transaction because check is given. So ये इधर debtor creditor का relationship ही नहीं है. मुरली का account खोलना ही नहीं है आपको. You need not open Murali's account in your books. Tell me directly the entry. What did you get? Purchased goods from Murali. Purchase account debit. Date 4. Huh? Asset increases or expense increases. Purchases account debit. Huh? How much? Pakka? Reason is trade discount should not be recorded. Okay. 88,000. Good. But are you giving a check? So asset reduces, bank account credit. Are you giving a check of 88,000 or less than 88,000? Why? Yeah. So 88,000 minus 5%. 83,000. So you are paying less, means you have received a discount of how much? income increases to discount received, discount received. How much? 4,400. All of you are able to understand? Any difficulty? More important is that debit credit. Are you able to understand? Income increases. Any difficulty? Okay, come down. Next one. Okay, fifth one. Okay. Next, here, fifth. Have a look at it. Yeah. I'll read this. Sir is sitting here. Okay. Received an order from Sham. Now I am playing the role of Sham now. Received an order from Sham for supply of goods of the list price 1 lakh with an advance of 10% of the list price. I am placing an order with you so that you can supply the goods to me. सेल हुआ है क्या इधर? नहीं हुआ है. But have I paid you the advance? So Sham has paid the advance to you. Look from your angle, not from Sham's angle. You are Ganesh. This is Ganesh only, na? You are Ganesh, correct? What did you receive? And is this your income or advance received? Anything received in advance is a liability. So liability increases. और liability का नाम है शाम. शाम को पैसा देना है. Either पैसा देना है नहीं तो goods देना है. Yes. So tell me the entry. Entry number 5. हाँ. Cash ही receive किया क्या check? Nothing is mentioned, so cash account debit. 10% of the list price. List price is 1 lakh and 10% of it is 2. Very good. What should I write in bracket? Anything received in advance is always a liability. It is not your income. अभी income नहीं हुआ, received in advance है भाई. 2 headroom. Sham is a liability. So Sham is a creditor because you have to pay him either goods or service or money. Is that clear? You have received the money in advance. Is that clear? Okay, done. Now क्या हुआ है ये देखो, supplied the above goods at 10% trade discount, packing and delivery charges 1,000. Hello, hear it carefully. You are telling Sham, okay, take these goods and take a discount of how much? 10% trade discount. 1 lakh minus 10% is how much? 90. But you are also incurring the packing charges. So that packing charges for you, it is as good as sales only. You have sold the goods to me. Yes. So you might not tell him, sir. You say, you can tell Sham, 1 lakh minus 10% trade discount plus packing charges 1,000. That much you pay me. That is what you're going to tell Sham, yes or no? Now, my dear friends, tell me, is it for you it is a sale or purchase? For you it is a sale. You have sold the goods to me. Did you get anything in return? No. You got a promise. You got a promise from whom? आ जाओ. Asset increases. Asset का नाम क्या है? Sham. Now Sham is a creditor or debtor here? कोमल हे कळलं? श्याम क्रेडिटर पण आहे डेटर पण आहे दोन्ही, बट मेन तर डेटरच आहे, जास्त आहे. हाऊ मच इज द अमाउंट? 90. Very good. 91,000. And when you give a bill of 91,000 including that packing and delivery. So 2 sales for you, entire thing is what? Sales. 91,000. This is income increases or asset reduces. Now answer this. शाम को देने का है कितना है? 10,000. शाम से आने का कितना है? 91,000. I repeat it once again. ಶಾಮ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬರಬೇಕು 91. ಶಾಮ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಎಷ್ಟು? 10. So tell me net amount receivable from Sham. Receivable or payable? because you have sold goods to him. So remember, Ritik Roshan, you have to pay the money, and from Sham, you have to receive the money. This later on will come, because later on they have given the transactions. Paid to Ritik Roshan, देखो Ritik Roshan supplied, ये हो गया, कहाँ है, इधर है, इधर Sham became insolvent, वो भी है. Paid Ritik Roshan 80% on account, ये भी है. So आगे जाके वो आएगा, but right now that those transactions have not come. The next one is very, very interesting, and you know, here I am going to take around 15 minutes to explain this. Sir, क्या बोल रहे हैं? Simple 7 transaction is such a simple transaction. You are going to take how many minutes? 15 minutes? Yes, my dear friends. Okay, I am going to ask you some questions. Please answer. Read. 7th one, I'll read it for you. Goods costing rupees 80,000. Costing rupees 80,000. Cost price is 80,000. Sold to Mr. X at a profit of 20% on sales. Profit is 20% on sales. Less 10% trade discount and received a check under 2% cash discount. First of all, tell me, before trade discount, what is the selling price? List price. 80,000 is cost price. You have to add a profit and you're selling. Profit is 20%. All of you loudly. 80,000 cost. Repeat. Plus 20% profit. 20% of 80,000 is 16,000. 80,000 plus 16,000 is 96,000. This is absolutely wrong. Say. So what is the mistake here? Hey, useless fellow. The 10% कितना मदले केले नो? You tell me the list price. वो बाद में less 10%. Before that trade discount, what is amount? 96 or something else? Sir, if you have said it is wrong, then it should be wrong only. No, I can be wrong, no. No, sir, this is correct only. 20% kotarala, 20% they have given, so 80,000 and 20% is correct, no. You believe 96, how many of you still believe that 96,000 is the correct answer? No, I might be wrong, I don't know. Raise your hands. Properly. See, everyone is saying, sir, you are wrong. देखो कॉन्फिडेंटली बोल रहा है रे, वो प्रणव तो बोल रहा है, कॉन्फिडेंटली बोल रहा है, सर आप ही गलत हो, वो करेक्ट है. 20% है सर. रीड. Costing 80,000. Profit is 20% on sales. Okay. Now come down. आ जाओ. Come down here. वो छोड़ दो भाई, छोड़ दो. I will ask you a simple question. मेरा कॉस्ट है 80 रुपीज. मेरा कॉस्ट कितना है? Now I want everyone concentrating. Stop typing the calculator. छोड़ दो उसको. I want 100% concentration here. I add a profit of 20 rupees. So what is selling price? All of you agree? Is this equation a simple equation or a very tough equation? 7th standard mathematics. 7th standard you have studied this. Cost plus profit is equal to selling price. Now you tell me what is the percentage of profit. Is it 20%? Yes or no? That fellow is saying 25. Where are you, sir? गलत है आपका. 25% है and you are saying 20%. Some people are saying 20%. Some people are saying what? 25%. How did you get 25%, man? Oh, he's saying, sir, profit divided by cost. Means he's saying percentage of profit on cost. Some people are saying, sir, percentage of profit on sales. This is sales, na? फॉर्मूला क्या है सर? फॉर्मूला सिंपल है सर. Formula is profit divided by cost. What is the profit in our example? Array, tell me in this example what is the profit, and it's in this example what is the cost? So 20 by 80 is 1 by 4 or 25%. All of you agree? Put it in fraction. Keep it in fraction only. That is important. So what is the percentage of profit on cost? Percentage of profit on cost is 1/4. 1. Come down here. Come down here. Percentage of profit on sales. Profit divided by sales. What is profit? What is profit? 20. What is sales? 100. 1 by 5 or 20%. It means that percentage of profit on cost is different. Percentage of profit on sales is different. 1/4 on cost is always equal to 1/5 on sales. आ जाओ सर, ये मतलब क्या है? ये समझाओ ना थोड़ा. अभी समझाऊंगा. Okay, now in this sum only, in this sum only, if I want profit is equal to cost. Let us say I take cost as a base, then I have to multiply this with percentage of profit on cost. Because cost is given, I should take percentage of profit on cost only. What is cost? 80. What is the percentage of profit on cost? Should I take 25% or 20%? Means can I take fraction 1/4? अरे 25% is 1/4 ना. Multiply by 1/4. कितना आया? 20 is a profit. आ गया ना 20 profit है. अरे answer. So tell me what is the formula for profit? Profit is equal to, now repeat. Profit is equal to cost into percentage of profit on cost. Sir, repeat. Profit is equal to sales into percentage of profit on sales. In this sum, sales is 100. Therefore, 100 into percentage of profit on sales, which is how much? 1 by, which is equal to 20. Understood? What did you understand? That अगर आपको profit चाहिए, and if you take cost as a base, then you have to multiply with percentage of profit on cost. If you have taken sales as a base, then you have to multiply by percentage of profit on sales. ये थोड़ा लिख के लोगे क्या? कहाँ तो कंसेप्ट करके. Pause. Okay, come back. One second. Look at the concept. Hello, all of you, look at the concept. Sir, I'll write it once again here. Percentage of profit on cost is different from percentage of profit on sales. Okay, sales, I'll put a different color. Sales. Color, what color? Wait. This is P divided by C. Please concentrate. In my example, P is how much? 20. ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ 20. C ಎಷ್ಟೈತಿ? 80. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು? 1/4. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ರಿ. ಹಾಂ, it means if 1 rupee is the profit, cost is 4 rupees. Profit is 1 rupee, cost is 4 rupees. Now here, profit divided by sales. I can write it as, repeat, I can write it as profit divided by cost plus profit. Correct hai? Yes or no? Sales can be written as cost plus profit. Okay. Therefore, if profit is 1 rupee, cost is 4 rupees, and again profit is 1 rupee, this becomes 1/5. Understood the logic? Understood the logic? Hello? Logic समझ में आया? Therefore always 1/4 on cost is 1/5 on sales. 1/4 on cost is 1/5 on, because if 1 rupee is profit, 4 rupees is cost, 1 plus 4 is 5. Selling price is how much? 5. समझ में आया? Similarly, if it is 1/3 on cost, then on sales it will be how much? 1/4 on sales. Keep on repeating. If it is 1/2 on cost, 1/3 on sales. Keep on repeating. If it is 2/7 on cost, if it is 2/7 on cost, then it will be 2/8 or 2/9? 2/9. Useless fellows. Hey, profit ಐತಿ, cost 7 ಐತಿ. Cost is 2 rupees and cost is 7 rupees and profit is 2. Cost plus profit is sales, no? So 2 plus 7 is how much? 2/9 on? Now, keep on repeating, keep on repeating. If it is 3/9 on sales, then on cost it is how much? Minus करायचं, minus करायचं. Minus करने का, from 9 you deduct 3. 3/6 on? अभी एक्सपर्ट हो गए. और थोड़ा करे क्या? हाँ सर. Okay. Now you tell me here. Come. Sir, if it is 1, hello, if it is 2/8, sorry, 2/9, 2/9 on sales, then 2/7 on cost. Understood? So how to convert percentage of profit on sales to percentage of profit on cost, you understood? दिमाग में जा रहा है? पक्का? कंसेप्ट समझ में आया? पक्का? Now wait. Come back. Come back to the question. Come back to the question. One second. Okay. Read the question. क्या है? Now read the question. All of you loudly after me. Goods costing. Which is a punch word? Special effect. Goods costing 80,000 sold to Mr. X at a profit of 20% on sales. Which is a punch word? Such special effects will not be given in the examination. Only special effects sir can give here in the class. But you should identify such special effects in the examination. What is given? What is given? Cost. And what is given? Percentage of profit on? Can you multiply this and get the profit? No, because this is cost. I want percentage of profit on cost only. If I take base as cost, I should get percentage of profit on, not sales, percentage of profit on cost. But I know how to convert it. Yes or no? Now 20% on sales is 1/5 on sales. Arey, repeat. 20% on sales is 1/5 on sales. 1/5 on sales is how much? 1/4 on? Then take 1/4 and multiply with 80,000. 80,000 into 1/4. Yes to? 25%. 25% of 80,000. Why do I take 25%? Take 1/4. 1/4 into 80,000. Yes to? 20,000. Now profit is 20,000. Cost price is 80,000. You'll get the sales. What is sales? Very good. Thank you very much. Welcome to CA. Welcome to CA course. Welcome. Get out of the mode of PUC 1 and PUC 2 and become. Welcome to CA. Reading quality makes all the difference. Reading quality makes all the difference. If you don't read the question carefully, you're gone. Sir. Profit. Bolo. Profit is equal to cost into percentage of profit on, very good, on cost. In the sum, cost price is given 80,000. But in the question, percentage of profit on cost is not given. But percentage of profit on sales is given. So percentage of profit on sales is 20%, which is equal to 1/5. 1/5 on sales is 1/4 on cost. Therefore, profit is equal to 80,000 into 1/4, which is equal to 20,000. Therefore, sales is equal to 80,000 plus 20,000, which is equal to 1 lakh. Thank you very much. Oh, new concept. अकाउंट्स में कॉस्टिंग, यूजलेस फेलो, ये कॉस्टिंग में आता है. मैथ्स ही है, करेक्ट, यू आर राइट, बट आई एम टेलिंग यू दिस इज अगेन एप्लीकेबल इन योर कॉस्टिंग. इन योर CA इंटर यू विल गेट ऑल सच सम्स. Cost price, percentage of profit on sales they'll give, or selling price, percentage of profit on cost they'll give. उल्टा पलटा करके देंगे आपको, but you should know how to find out. Clear? New concept? Very good. Okay. We'll finish off this. I have decided to finish off everything. Okay? I hope you still remember the sum. You still remember who is Hrithik Roshan? Who is he? Not me, useless fellow. Hrithik Roshan in your books, useless fellow. Who is he? You have to receive money from him, or you have to pay money to him? You have to pay, no? Because you have purchased goods from him. And who is Sham? Debtor. You have to? So Hrithik Roshan is a liability and Sham is a asset. अभी वो बाद में देखेंगे, अभी इसका एंट्री बोलो पहला. Now less 10% trade discount and received a check under 2% cash discount. आ जाओ, जर्नल एंट्री बोलो. ओके 1 सेकेंड. हाँ इधर 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 है. हाँ डेट क्या है वो? डेट इज 7 है. कहाँ गया रे? ओ सॉरी समवेयर इट हैज गॉन. हाँ नीचे गया. आई एम सॉरी, सच अ कंफ्यूजन यार. ये हाँ इधर है करेक्ट है. हाँ है ना, है इधर. सो टेल मी सर क्या ऊपर नीचे कर रहे हो? 8 तारीख है ना. हाँ ओके 7th यार, 7th वॉट एवर. या टेल मी. हाँ asset increases, bank account debit 1 lakh minus 10% or 20%? अगर 10% ट्रेड डिस्काउंट, सॉरी 10% ट्रेड डिस्काउंट एंड रिसीव्ड अ चेक ऑफ 2% कैश डिस्काउंट. हाँ सो 10% को तो निकाल दो आप, minus 10% which will give you how much? But 90,000 minus again 2%. How much? 88,200 का आपको चेक मिला. Expense increases. Have you allowed a discount? Discount allowed. Cash discount should be recorded. No. Discount allowed is 90,000 into how much? 2%. Which is 1,000. So total sales कितना हो गया? 2 sales 90,000. Either asset reduces or income increases. Are you getting it? This is a cash sale. Is that clear? Immediately check is received. Be careful with this concept. And this concept, many sums are there. Huh? 1/4 on cost is 1/5 on sales. How to remember? 1 is profit, 4 is cost. So cost plus profit is equal to what? Sales. So 1/4 on cost is 1/5 on sales. Shall we go to the next one? आ जाओ. एट्थ. हाँ एंट्री अनेक सांग. तू सांग एंट्री. बँक अकाउंट डेबिट. हाँ मग कॅश डिस्काउंट शुड बी रेकॉर्डेड नो. हाँ सबट्रॅक्ट करून चेक भेटलं. You have sold the goods worth rupees 90,000. You tell me you are selling goods worth rupees 90,000 to me, but I am giving you 90,000 or 88,200. मग बाकीचं डिस्काउंट रेकॉर्ड you have to record, no? Discount allowed by you. That is cash discount, not a trade discount. Trade discount I have not recorded only. Yes. Next, goods taken away by the proprietor for his personal use. Now this is very simple. I will not put this entry. You can tell me this entry. Fast. Drawings account debit to at cost price or selling price? Very good. Not at selling price but at cost price. I hope this is very simple. Okay. Now this is interesting. Sham became in. See, Sham is a debtor. Sham is a debtors are always assets. Paise ene. Money receivable. Sham became insolvent and paid 80 paisa in a rupee. 80 paisa in a rupee. 1 rupee is 100 paisa. Are answer. He became insolvent means he is not able to pay the entire dues. Now go and check how much is receivable from Sham. I have done this, boss. Sham इधर ही देखो, आ जाओ. 91,000 receivable already received from Sham is 10,000. So total receivable is how much? Not 91, 81. 81 no. Out of 81, he is able to because he is gone insolvent. He is able to pay you in only 80 paisa in a rupee. 80 paisa in a rupee means 80 paisa divided by 100 paisa. 1 rupee is 100 paisa. So percentage is 80%. 0.8 yaar. 0.8 is 80%. So 80% of 81,000. 81,000 into 80%. 64,000. बाकी का 20% पैसा नहीं आएगा आपको, आपको लॉस है, वो बैड डेट्स. He is a bad debtor. Shyam is a bad debtor in this example. Understood? Now tell me, entry बोलो उसका. Asset increases बोलो. Bank account debit. 81,000 into 80%. 80 पैसा divided by 100 पैसा. कितना आया? 64. तो कितना बोला आपने? 64,000. Expense. Loss increases, not expense. Loss. LO increases. Loss increases. Bad debts. Bad debts बोलो कितना? 81,000 into 20%. Why 20%? You understood or no? Because 20 पैसा is not able to pay. He's gone insolvent करके clear दिया है. कितना हुआ इसका? 16,200 is a bad debts. And your asset also reduces. His account gets closed. To Shyam. To Shyam. How much? 81,000. Shyam account gets closed. Shyam was debited by 91. Shyam was already credited by 10. So net effect debit receivable 81. Now debit का भी credit हो गया. Shyam account gets closed. Asset balance reduces. हाँ. बैंक नहीं. Okay, cash ले लो. Check नहीं ना. Cash ले लो. No problem. Cash account debit. Generally when a person goes insolvent, from the code check only comes. That's okay. उसका bank account नहीं है, we'll take it as what? Cash. उसका bank account is seized हुआ रहता है. You're right, cash. Is that clear? Understood? Now, how much you have to pay to Hrithik Roshan? 80,000. If I'm still not 80,000 है? अरे tell me यार, ऋतिक रोशन को कितना पे करना था? 80,000. No. हाँ, how much are you paying now? Answer this. What they have given? Read. Paid Hrithik 80% on account. Nowhere they have given in full settlement of account. Only on account. Means only part payment. So 80,000 का 80% कितना आया? Paid to him. Your liability comes down. Entry बोलो. Entry. Liability comes down. Who is the liability? Liability comes down. Hrithik Roshan. Hrithik Roshan debit. Sir, 80% of 80,000. 60. Is it paid by cash or check? 64,000. Asset reduces. Clear? Liability reduces, asset also reduces. Bracket ne kidit barkori, I am repeating it. Any difficulty? Got it? Shall we go to the next one? Shall we go to the next one? आ जाओ. Last. Okay. Now this I will not put the entries. I'll just discuss it orally. Anyway, in the answers it is given. Okay. Goods costing 3,000 was stolen. Loss by theft. Loss by theft account debit to purchases. Loss by theft account debit to at selling price or cost price? So not at selling, at cost price. Now tell me, paid life insurance premium 1,000. Entry बोलो, जल्दी. Life insurance premium account debit. Explain in bracket. क्या आएगा? Expense increase? हाँ, expense increase to cash. Wrong. Life insurance premium is paid on the life of the owner. And anything paid on the life of the owner is a business expense or personal expense. So life insurance premium paid is entry. Drawings account debit. Capital reduces to cash. Very good. Then last one. Cash embezzled by an employee. एक employee ने लफड़ा किया है cash का. Loss by embezzlement. Loss by account debit. Loss increases to cash. Cash reduces. But suppose if you feel that you can catch that employee, you know you can catch that employee, cash आपका कहाँ नहीं जाएगा, then you say employee account debit to cash. Don't record it as loss. Is that clear? Understood? Any difficulty? Okay, now 1 second, wait. One last question. Okay, Mr. A is your employee. Mr. A is your employee. Today's date 12th. He has misappropriated your cash. Cash लेके भाग गया. 12th. Here the story के ऊपर entry होगा. Based on the story only the entries can change. On 12th you are worried. Your cash 50,000 is gone. And you don't know who has robbed it. CCTV camera is also not working. Is that clear? Will you pass an entry on 12th? I'm asking you a question. On 12th, you check the drawer. You are having cash which is less by 50,000. So you come to know someone has robbed it. There is embezzlement of cash. Lafada hua hai. And you don't know who is that person. Will you still pass an entry on 12th? Answer is yes. What entry will you pass? Loss by embezzlement account debit, loss increases to cash. Very good. But after 3 days, in someone else's shop, CCTV camera is working and you see your employee is taking that cash and going. Now you know that your employee has robbed it. And you go to his house and you catch his collar. He says, I will pay the cash. Don't worry. I will pay the cash karke diya bola wo. Will you pass an entry after 3 days? Yes, entry. It's an event. He has not paid you, but he has promised to pay you. So benefit receivable. Benefit receivable from whom? Mr. X, employee, debit to cash. Avun cash kodtari. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹೆಂಗ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ to loss. So first entry is loss account debit to cash, and then second entry is employee account debit to loss. Loss reduces. Now loss is closed in your books. Now different scenario. Hello, afternoon the cash is robbed. Evening before the close only you come to know who has robbed it, and evening you go to that employee's place and you catch him. Is that clear? So this is happening on the same day. Robbery is taking place on 12th only. You're catching the employee on 12th and your employee says, maaf kar do, I will pay. Yes. What entry will you record? Employee account debit to cash. Not loss, cash. There's no loss. You'll not record it as what? Loss. Cash to gaya. Might be as spent in between, but he has promised to pay the cash. Because you're finding out that the loss has happened on the same day, as well as you're catching that employee on the same. Understood? Clear? So when loss happens on the same day and you catch the employee on the same day and employee promises to pay you, don't say loss. You'll say paise ene from duddu baratakadu from that employee. Employee account debit. Uska naam debit hoga. He is a debtor for you. Is that clear? Robbery has taken place today, but you are able to find the robber later on. Then you first record it as loss and then receivable from the employee. But if you are pretty sure that you will not be able to receive from the employee, then loss anyway is what? Debited. Then you cannot debit employee's account. Is that clear? Hello? Guys, 1 second. Before I wind up. Hello? Concentrate. Are you getting the things? Properly debit, credit, thoda dheere dheere. Some of you might be a bit slow. That's okay with me. Some of you are very fast. That is very good. Some of you are slow. That's okay. But those who are slow, or those who still feel that nahi mujhe aur thoda ye karna chahiye, then whatever sums I have done in the class, please solve it once again with those brackets. Please solve it. And I'll tell you guys, if you practice and practice and practice, then only you'll get that debit and credit. If you don't practice, you're not going to get it. Please put in that hard effort. Hard work is required. Is that clear? Please put in that hard work. See you. Take care. Jai Hind. Like, share, subscribe my video classes. Thanks a lot.